Good afternoon. I'm Summit County Executive Eileen Shapiro, and welcome to the third Summit County On Demand Town Hall. In recognition of Elder Abuse Awareness Month, this town hall will focus on safety and well-being of older adults. Today you'll hear from Summit County Public Health Commissioner Donna Skota, who'll share ways you can stay protected from the COVID-19 virus. Phelan Thurn from my Division of Public Safety, who will share information about scams to be aware of. John Garfolo from Akron Community Foundation, who will share how ACF has been supporting older adults through this pandemic. And Rebecca Barnowski, who will share the crucial services that Adult Protective Services provides. As you watch, post any questions you have. Our team will make sure you get an answer. And make sure you stay tuned for each speaker.
Hello, my name is Donna Skota, Health Commissioner, Summit County Public Health. And I want to just talk for a minute about how to stay safe during our unprecedented pandemic of COVID-19. What I want to remind everyone that wearing a mask is one way you can protect yourself as well as others around you. Now, the mask you're wearing protects the other people that are in contact with you. It keeps you from coughing any droplets out. The person who you are with wearing a mask, it's the same thing, and that protects you. So when you have anyone in your home or anywhere you have to go, you should be wearing a mask, and ask that they do too. Another important thing is to socially distance, and this is difficult because we like to spend time with our grandchildren. We like to spend time with other folks. You must socially distance during this time. When you stay 6 feet from other people, you will not, chances are, be at risk. And having a mask on gives you another layer of protection. So if you do those two things, but you really want to think about staying home, because home is where you're safe. And if you wipe off your counters, if you have individuals that come to your home for any reason, you can ask them to wear a mask. But what I really want to remind seniors of is when you are in your house, you can find things to do. You know, there's lots of reading. You can watch TV. You can listen to music. Now the weather's a little nicer. You can sit outside. Those are all safe activities. If you want to have visitors, you can do them 6 feet apart or look at your grandkids in between the glass. But the idea is you want to stay apart and away from as many individuals as you can and only go out as necessary. The other thing I want to remind everyone of is, unfortunately, during these times, individuals will try to scam people. There are lots of phone scams, door to door. As a senior, do not ever, no one should ever give out any identifying information over the telephone. If we call you, we will never ask you for identifying information. You also do not want to open your door and let strangers into your home if you do not know why they are there or who they are. So I want to remind everyone, you have to stay safe during this time. And there's a lot you can do that can give you control. We're all hoping to get through this safely and disease-free. Thank you.
Hello, thanks for joining us. My name is Phelan Thurn, and I am a law enforcement planner with the Summit County Division of Public Safety. This portion of the town hall will focus on numerous scams related to the COVID-19 pandemic and how to identify these scams. Unfortunately, there are numerous criminal scams and fraudulent activity aimed at exploiting the COVID-19 crisis. It is extremely important for our residents here in Summit County to be aware of these scams and how to identify potential fraud and report it. Currently, there is an IRS COVID-19 stimulus check phone scam occurring. The IRS will never call and ask for personal or financial information. If you receive one of these calls, do not give out any personal information and hang up. If you receive offers for COVID-19 products and supplies, be sure to check the validity of the company and customer reviews. Avoid companies whose customers have complained about not receiving items. Unfortunately, price gouging has also been a problem during this crisis. Companies that are found to be price gouging can be reported to justice.gov/coronavirus. There have been numerous reports of residents receiving harassing phone calls from their utility companies demanding immediate payment and account information in order to avoid cutoff. If you receive one of these phone calls, do not give out any personal information, account information, or payment. Call the company in question if you believe there could be an issue with your account. Online extortion, scams threatening individuals in various personal ways if demanded ransom is not paid. Be aware of unsolicited attachments and suspicious emails containing incorrect spelling and grammatical errors. As more people are staying home and using their internet, it is extremely important to stay alert online. If you have been the victim of a COVID-19 related scam, please contact your local police department or sheriff's office to report it, and please also report any COVID-19 fraud to the National Center for Disaster Fraud by visiting justice.gov/coronavirus or calling 866-720-5721. The Summit County Division of Public Safety continues to monitor COVID-19 scams and communicate that information to our residents. This is a difficult time for so many, but we must be even more aware of those individuals that try to exploit this crisis. Please stay safe and well.
Good afternoon. My name is John Garfalo, Vice President of Community Investment for your Akron Community Foundation, and welcome to my backyard. Please forgive the occasional bird chirping or dog barking as I record this. First off, on behalf of all of us at the Foundation, we want to say thank you to County Executive Eileen Shapiro for allowing us to participate in today's webinar, focusing on older adults here in Summit County. Over the years, we've had a strong collaborative partnership with the county, and we look forward to that continuing in the years ahead. For those of you who are unfamiliar with ACF, let me tell you a little bit about who we are. We were founded back in 1955 with a $1 million bequest from the estate of Akron philanthropist Edwin Shaw, who really wanted to leave a lasting legacy here in our community. Since that day, we've grown to over $220 million in assets, and the best part is that we've reinvested back into the community a little over $173 million for the betterment of our community. That's truly the power of philanthropy. Back in 2015, we had the honor of working with the Center for Community Solutions up in Cleveland on a community report, a report that focused on 5 key areas that we needed to focus on to make our community a better place to live, work, and play. Those 5 focus areas included transportation, employment, early childhood poverty, food insecurity, and the emerging issue of our aging senior population. We realized as a community foundation that we couldn't tackle all of those issues, and quite frankly, there were some other organizations in town who were already doing great work to address some of these issues. So we decided to focus on one that wasn't getting as much of attention, and that was the aging senior population. Why was this important to us? Is because we saw the numbers. We realized that by the year 2030, 30% of our Summit County population will be over the age of 60. And right now, almost 35,000 Summit County residents are over the age of 60 and are living alone. So they are definitely in need of services. 20,000 of those people living in the city of Akron alone. So we realize that there is a great need for additional services and programs for the aging senior population. We invested $200,000 in our partners at Direction Home to come up with a plan of how we can address these issues. We gathered 70 organizations around town who came to us through 3 listening sessions and told us what the issues were, and we came up with some concrete deliverables in order to move this issue forward. Those include a coordinated intake system that could be used by all the organizations dealing with seniors here in our community. And another was an education and outreach campaign, which was the birth of a website called gettingwiser.org. That is gettingwiser.org. We encourage anybody who is looking for services or looking for programs to go to that website for further information. And the other one was a deliverable, which was a Summit County resource guide for seniors. That could be made available either through Akron Community Foundation or at Direction Home Akron Canton. Since then, we've also invested many dollars through our On the Table initiatives that focus on seniors, investing in programs like those at the Alzheimer's Association or those at He Brought Us Out Ministries or Barberton area community ministries who are providing food programs to seniors in need. We're really proud of those. Just last year, we were able to provide another proactive grant to Direction Home Akron Canton for their initiative to make Akron and Summit County a more age-friendly community, and we're quite proud of those initiatives. And finally, through our Community Response Fund for nonprofits, as a result of our COVID relief efforts, we've been able to fund many organizations in town who are providing services to those older adults who are in need. If you are an organization who is providing services and providing basic needs to those impacted by COVID, we ask you to please reach out to us at akroncf.org. Check out our Community Response Fund for Nonprofits page. And if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to me directly at my number 330-436-5624. Again, that's 330-436-5624. Again, we thank County Executive Shapiro for offering us this opportunity, and we wish you a great day. Thank you.
My name is Rebecca Barnowski. I am the Supervisor of Adult Protective Services here in Summit County. Adult Protective Services, or APS as we are known, we investigate abuse, neglect, exploitation of seniors who are 60 years of age or older. In addition to being 60 years or older, the senior must also be handicapped by the infirmities of aging or have a physical or mental impairment that prevents the person from providing his or her own care or protection. They must also reside in an independent living arrangement here in Summit County. Allegations of abuse can include physical, emotional, or sexual. Neglect can be self-neglect or neglect by another person. Exploitation is when a person uses a vulnerable adult's funds, property, or assets for their own benefit without the permission of the adult beyond the scope of the adult's authorization by deception, threat, or intimidation. The goal of APS is to investigate these allegations, assess for safety, look at different risk factors, and evaluate the need for protective services. Keeping seniors safe and healthy in their home as long as possible is our goal. APS also partners with various community organizations, local law enforcement, and the probate court to address each senior's individual needs. The APS hotline number here is 330-643-7217. The hotline is available to take referrals of alleged or suspected abuse 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can remain anonymous when you call in. Monday, June 15th, is World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. Please join us and show your support by wearing purple. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Donna, Phelan, John, and Rebecca. Older adults are the foundation of our community. We owe so much to each and every one of you. And for those of you who are watching today, you someday will be an older adult, so pay attention. That's why we are so committed to making sure you are safe during these uncertain times. Please ensure you are taking the necessary steps to protect yourself and your loved ones during this difficult time. For caregivers and families, please help by passing this crucial information along to older adults in your lives. We are in this together, Summit County. Help is available in Summit County 24/7, 365. If you are struggling, please call 211 anytime for assistance. If you're struggling to buy groceries, please apply for food assistance by calling my Department of Job and Family Services at 844-640-6446. Let me repeat that, 844-640-6446. If you suspect an older adult is being abused, neglected, or exploited, please call Adult Protective Services at 330-643-7217. Again, 330-643-7217. Anonymous calls are accepted. Remember to wear purple on June 15th to help spread awareness on World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. Be sure to check back for our next on-demand town hall on June 17th. Stay healthy and stay safe, Summit County.